Some call it the Great Gruyere War. For 3 years, the French and Swiss battled for the right to label their own Gruyere with the distinguished label of Appellation d'origine protégée, or AOP. Now, in 2010, the Swiss prevailed, and Jack is here to lead us through those spoils of war.
All right. This is not going to take 3 years.
Okay, good.
We're not going to fight. And thank you for saying all the hard French words.
No problem.
All right, so we're ready to go.
There you go.
You have one cheese from Switzerland. We tasted 5 different Gruyères from Switzerland. They were all amazing.
Okay.
So I felt like you should just get one of them.
Thank you so much.
And then you have 3 domestic options.
All right.
So you can start snacking here. What we love about Gruyere is that not only is it a great table cheese, but it is a great cooking cheese.
Mm-hmm.
We have dozens and dozens of recipes in the test kitchen that we've created over the years for casseroles, for pasta dishes where we use Gruyere. It melts beautifully. It's got buttery. I think caramel is kind of the flavor note that comes out a lot. Fruity notes, got a little bit of a crystalline texture like an aged cheddar or Parmesan, the 2 other cheeses that we probably use the most along with Gruyere here in the test kitchen. Thing that I want you to pay attention to is moisture level. More moisture means it's probably a younger cheese. Less moisture means it has been aged longer. We actually ran lab work and saw that the tasting results correlated with moisture level. Less moisture, higher ranking in the results. So I've given you a big hint there. The differences between production in the US and in Switzerland: 1, they're using raw milk, we're using pasteurized milk. 2, the cows in Switzerland are in the Alps.
They're happy.
They're happy.
They're like, we're in the Alps.
People are singing. They're having beautiful grasses that they're eating. 3, the cultures. That one of the things that distinguishes Gruyere is that it's smeared with different cultures to develop flavor. But I think probably the biggest factor is the aging factor. The Swiss cheeses are aged in general over a year. Some of the domestic cheeses were just a couple of months. And so that really makes a big difference in flavor. A couple of other things I want you to be thinking about is, do you see any crystals in any of them? Again, those crystals, which are amino acids that are being formed in the breakdown and aging of the cheese, are a sign that it has been nicely aged. Also, our winner had the most fat. And fat always makes a delicious cheese.
What is non-fat cheese anyway? It's just the wrapper at that point.
All right, so I've been giving you lots of Swiss history here. Which of these samples are you having some opinions about?
I have 2 very strong opinions.
Okay.
This one is absolutely my favorite. This one tastes like real Gruyere to me. It's a very forward flavor, nicely seasoned, a little bit of that crystalline structure in there. I'd call it pretty much perfect. This one is my least favorite. It's very nondescript. It's like a picture of cheese on a plate. Now, these 2 on the end, actually, this surprises me. I'm not used to seeing a Gruyere with any holes in it.
That's okay. That's part of the fermentation, the starter culture, and the bacteria that are spread on the wheels, because this comes from very large wheels. They're brined and salted, they're turned, bacteria culture smeared on the exterior. That can create those little carbon dioxide bubbles, and you get those little holes.
So I'd say this is my 2nd place winner, and 3rd and 4th. This one, just kind of boring.
All right, so you're confident?
I hope so. We'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. Want to go with the winner?
Let's go with the
my
winner. And actually, that is the tasting panel's winner.
Excellent.
This is one of the 5 certified from Switzerland Gruyères. It's aged 12 to 14 months, highest fat level. We loved it.
All right, now this is my least favorite here.
This was also the least favorite of the panel. This cheese is made by a company called Emmy Roth, which is actually owned by a Swiss company. It's based in Wisconsin. This one didn't really work for us. It was only aged 4 months. It just didn't have the kind of complexity that we want in Gruyere.
It actually reminded me of pre-packaged Swiss cheese. All right, so you want to go with this one? I want the holes in it.
Yeah, so this was your second choice. This was our favorite domestic one.
Oh, good.
So same company, cheese is aged much longer. It's a little bit more expensive. This is aged 9 months, and it has more complexity. Among the domestic options that we tasted, this is the one that we recommend.
And this was?
Boar's Head was another domestic option. We just thought it was really bland. It didn't have any crystalline crunch to it, none of the caramel, toffee, buttery notes.
Right.
It's cheese.
It's cheese.
But is it Gruyere? That's another question.
Well, I think I'm going to take this Gruyere home with me because it's pretty amazing. And if you'd like to include our winning Gruyere in your own home, then pick up the 1655 La Gruyere AOP. And it's $19.99 a pound.
Thanks for watching America's Test Kitchen. What'd you think?
Well, leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or you can just say hello.
You can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
I'll see you later.